damit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Vampyr.
Return at a more convenient time.
Mit Nachdem wir Schwansee. Oh mein Gott, wie das hier aussieht, ey. Stütze.
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Ja, müssen wir. Da müssen wir sogar in die Richtung.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them!
Der hängt da einfach weiter rum. Wie viel XP gibt das? 10? 10? Okay. Nicht viel, aber immerhin. Die sind echt im Minus. Krass. Shit. Aber es ist ganz cool gemacht. Ich meine, so wirst du nicht davon irgendwie ja, aufgehalten von deinen Entscheidungen. So, was? Ich habe gerade erst meine ganzen XP ausgegeben und jetzt kann ich den nicht in einen Vampir verwandeln. Finde ich ganz cool eigentlich. Aber du kannst halt trotzdem nicht die XP ausgeben, um dich zu leveln. Ganz cool. Gut gemacht. Die ist wieder oben.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Können wir es sauber machen? Suche Leichnam des Puma nach Insulin. Oh Mann, da haben wir aber ganz schön was zu tun, wa? Dann wird wohl Lord Redgrave unser erstes Ziel sein. Ob sie ihre Tochter, dass ihr Blut schon gegeben hatte und deswegen so abgedreht ist? Ich meine, sonst gäbe es doch keinen logischen Grund dafür. Ihre Tochter hat es vielleicht doch geschafft, sie zu überreden? Nach links.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Du glaubst, ja, das sind ja super Aussichten. Denn der jetzt so oft? So ungewöhnlich.
Good evening, Mr. Kimura.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical assistance, sir?
Don't believe that I'm the kind of man with a fragile constitution. But I'm afraid my imprisonment has done more harm than I thought.
There is no need to be ashamed. We are all equally vulnerable to this disease.
Yes. I know now life is as precious as it is fragile.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
London has brought so much pain.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Unite! Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale.
Was mache ich
Can I
denn?
help
Die ist
you,
doch gar nicht
Dr.
krank,
Reed?
oder?
Do you need my medical attention, miss?
I'd prefer to be on my own right now.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
These leaflets were telling the truth all along. Nobody takes them seriously.
Oh. Ach, von ihm haben wir ja sogar noch eine Information.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Calhoun, tell me about your relationship with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, Doris. Cold fire and burning ice trapped in a perfect body. Our passion was as intense as it was brief. What an actress.
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war. She was thinking about a career in Paris, and I was eager to try French gastronomy. We both returned disappointed.
I expect you've seen her on stage, too.
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such frailty and such strength at the same time. I hope she'll play again soon. She's been away for too long.
Do you need medical help?
You would save my life, Dr. Reed. I have not felt so bad in many years.
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face then. You have my gratitude, Doctor. This disease has ruined my appetite.
So, did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasure?
Boah, sie abstoßende Schwein.
I'm glad you enjoyed the place.
I do, Doctor, I do. Thank you again.
Was?
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
Finde Redgrave. Ich finde Redgrave. Wo soll denn der sein? Der ist natürlich bei sich im Häuschen. Und da auch nicht.
You are not welcome.
Hinten im Park oder im Garten, ich weiß gar nicht genau, was das hier ist. Ich hoffe, ich muss jetzt nicht alle töten.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Was war das gerade für eine Aktion? Aber wo ist er? Oh Mann, ey, die werden auch immer stärker.
Don't you know better?
Oh, ernsthaft?
You're feeble. Don't you know better?
Ja, mal auf Pause drücken.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands. You again? What do you want?
I have a few questions to ask.
You hold in that vial the most sacred blood of all. I can help you no more. We all count on you, Dr. Reed, for tragedy is imminent.
Okay, ich dachte, der wäre nicht von William Marshall, der Typ. Kann ich jetzt wenigstens vorne raus? Ja. Ach, wie die Zeit vergeht. Die Folge ist schon wieder zu Ende. Ich verabschiede mich an dieser Stelle, damit wir den Ladebildschirm ein bisschen überlisten können. Bis morgen. Zu einer neuen Folge. Ciao.